Good morning, welcome to Morning Review. This is Kim speaking on Monday, the 6th of March. So, looking at the Eurodollar first, and well, Friday we saw a day that moved pretty much up towards that monthly pivot there, not too far short of it now. We will have the daily and weekly pivots below, well, which muddies the waters a little. Strong momentum to the upside from Friday's moves and the continuation over the hours leading into that. So here we have the daily, the weekly, sitting below on this hourly chart here. Would like to see those out the way before we push up towards that monthly, but there is obviously potential for that monthly. If we just draw the trend line across here, whoops, there we go. That's where we pretty much sit in terms of looking on the bullish side above that. As I say, I prefer it to hit that daily, weekly sooner rather than later. There is a bit of mileage down to that, certainly, but maybe I have to sit and watch. There's not an obvious entry at the moment, but that may yet come. So, bearish with a hint of bullishness afterwards is the answer on that one. Right. Let's have a look at cable, and small reversal on Friday, not so convincing here. We do have weekly pivots above us here. I think we're around about where the dailies is at the moment, are we? Yep, we've hit the dailies here. So again, really, I haven't got a downside. I would prefer it not to be running further downside at this point, but if it is correlated and the euro may both move to the downside, but at some point I'd like to see it break this level here, and we can play and move back towards its daily R1 weekly pivot. Trend-wise, well, it's been solidly down, a bit of a switch here as opposed to euros. It's a bit simpler, but coming back to euro, it just needs to, as I say, I'd prefer it to be working off this pivot, these pivots below us, but we'll see. It'll be post 8 o'clock before I do anything. Okay, dollar yen. So looking at dollar yen, and similarish picture here is the pound in terms of the reversal bars and potential for it to head, in this case, head off south, a bit simpler. Not too far away. Untouched daily pivot above. This was the risk of it running back to that again, and my preference is always to see those out the way. It makes it so much simpler when it's being done. At the moment it's a bit iffy and it's almost divergent looking. It's not quite, but not far off it. So preference would be well, maybe the long-awaited reversal sitting here. Let's just come back to the daily picture here. We've already been through the monthly pivot there. That's fine. Okay, so I'd like to see them all move in correlation, but Aussie dollar, well, Aussie was heading back down towards its daily 50 at one point. If we see the others reverse, we may see this too. Again, it's got daily, the weekly pivot sitting above it. Has already chopped all through its daily, so it may make it an easier move to the upside here with R1 and weekly pivot as targets. And finally, let's just check out oil. So oil's selling off this morning, still around that 52.80 zone. So the Canadian dollar, well, good shooting star into monthly R1. We've got targets below, but at the moment it's just having that little kicker back up. Momentum negative, almost extremed on the daily. It's got quite tight there. Now it's just really whether it can start breaking. It's over its daily pivot at the moment. If it can perhaps break through that 50 and start giving us a bit of a reversal, we could be seeing a bigger move, maybe a big ask today, although in terms of range may get part of the way down to that weekly pivot. But if it fails and starts breaking the lows of this prior low here from Friday at 9 o'clock, we could see a bit more continuation to the downside. Okay, so looking at the fundamentals, we've already had the Australian retail sales go out this morning. We've got a speaker for UK at 11:30 due to speak at the University of Lincoln. You never know, may kick a bit of volatility around that. But post that, not a lot really. Factory orders in the US at 3, not really big mover. We have a FOMC speaker at 8 p.m. this evening, which may create a bit of volatility again at 8 p.m. But certainly won't be trading at that time, but there's the potential for the volatility. Okay, that's pretty much it through to the Asian session actually, and we'll have the Aussie interest rate decision through 3:30 in the morning, so leaving before I report again. Okay, that's it for me. Have a great day. Speak to you later. Bye for now.